Alright, so I just quickly set up my first filming gear with the new triple Odyssey G7, and I'll slap on the screen how it looks, how it currently looks. There's still a lot to do with the setup and with the filming gear and such. But I just wanted to show a tiny bit the things that I used to film those shots. So I'll put the shots on the screen, and then I'll talk a bit about how I've created that effect. All right, so first things first, you probably saw that it was quite dark on the background, but the wheel and the dashboard and my hands were bright, so you could see my hands and such, and also, of course, the screen. The thing that I've done to achieve that was to turn off the lights in the room and to turn on this floodlight here. It's just a kind of like a panel that I use. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it properly, hopefully. Yeah, so I've set this up with a selfie stick, and it kind of like shines a light on the steering wheel and the dashboard and such. And let me just turn on the light so you can see. Yeah, so there you go. So you can properly see the dashboard and the steering wheel with the screens being turned on. If I didn't have this floodlight, probably you would only see the screens in the video and not the wheel and my hands and all of that stuff. Okay, so that's one thing. And the other thing that I've set up is quite simple actually, for the camera. So this camera is a DJI Osmo Pocket, first edition. I got it like 2 years ago. So a really nice camera because it's stabilized. So it has a gimbal, so I can just move it and shake it in every direction and it stays stable. And that's how I managed to get that effect where, because of my seat mover, you can still, the seat moving left, right, bouncing and such, you can still see it on the video, but it's not super jittery because of the because this is a gimbal camera. So all I've done was to install this Gorilla Pod, or however it's called, here on the seat, and the Osmo Pocket sits on top, and then I position it towards that. And this is quite sturdy. Like, I'm surprised. This is a Gorilla Pod made for the Osmo. It's quite small, tiny, but the way it clenches into this side of the chair is incredible. So it's very, very sturdy. The chair moves a lot, but this stays still. So that's pretty cool. Here's a picture of how it looks like when it's set up. And yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to do this quick video to explain a bit about my filming setup. There's a lot of other stuff that I'm planning to install on the rig and for filming purposes. But this is my initial setup so that I can start filming some cool racing videos.